Positioning.
Attacking there. Gonna be a rip snorter of a party, fellas.
One guy who can scout for us, yeah. Okay, looks like we have free reign up here. I want to get out of this low ground.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
Moving into position.
Okay.
On the move. Right.
Requiem Snake and a non-Requiem Muton.
Attacking there.
Let's keep an eye on those two. See how close we can get here.
Yes, sir.
I mean, nothing's on yellow alert, right? So cover shouldn't really matter.
Let's do this.
Just move up.
Be a pleasure.
Overwatch creep a
Centering
little
my
bit.
gaze now.
07, ready for combat. On Overwatch. Hold the position.
They're they're not coming. I have no idea what they're doing. I'm a huge fan of this loadout here, this layout. I mean, you can grapple, maybe even do some justice shenanigans. And move up, fastball something. I guess the question is, how do we activate? Do we activate just by running the VIP? I kind of want to activate both groups. You know what, let's run the VIP forward and back there and back again. Seems like a great plan. Except when this happens. No, don't run backwards, Jesus. That behavior so much. What is that snake anyway? Maybe we should have checked that first. It was a Taipan Grenadier or something, right? Weapon Dragoon? What's your deal? Salvo... Grenade launcher, okay. I'm seriously thinking that we will pretty much get everyone like into this area. Well, maybe not grouped up, right? So that we don't invite those grenades. But breaking line of sight. Yes, can we get some shots here? We can get shots at the flanked veteran.
Here I come. I've got something over here.
Might have to command or something on Crashio to get him out of danger. I think Cass is just gonna run up here,
Proceeding as ordered.
trigger another group.
Clear them out.
At least that gives Tedster something to do. No, actually doesn't. Oh, okay, this is terrible. This is a double plus ungood. What do we have there? Heavy Rocketeer, the upper dude. What do we have? I do have rescue. I can just rescue you away from there. And then I am not rescuing Crashio out of the low cover position.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what Joker can do here. And fastball a grenade on these guys, but that's not really gonna kill them, huh? Unless I fastball a grenade and then follow up with an AP grenade. But that also only helps if I can hit both of them. I think we have to rescue Protocol. And I also think I have to fastball. Run a little bit closer.
Problem, squad leader.
And acid bomb these two.
Let us go.
Okay, Mr. Rescue Protocol. We just come around the corner. And they can flank you from back here. So my main goal was that I have the chance to grapple up here and do some shenanigans with these guys next turn.
Right.
Guess we're going down there. And I think Tedster's just gonna
Following orders.
intercept. And let's hope for the best. Well, you're just in time for the most interesting thing, because this mission is going sort of south. Our first injury of the day.
Oh, don't worry, Petal. I won't tell anyone about this.
Oh yeah, just okay. So we just activated 9 out of 9 enemies. Those keeping score. Nothing has been killed so far. Okay, Muton just coming up. Double move. Snake. Right. Yeah. That's exactly how I was feeling about this. And another double move. Okay. Purifier. Something. Okay. I feel like SQL might not be in the best position here. Might have to also dash somewhere. I also don't think we are in a position to deal with the Requiem Snake this turn, or with the Muta. I think we need to clear up the left. Forget about these 3, clear up all of this. So, how do we do this? Start off per attack and then officer. He's dead to the poison. I'm tempted to actually just stay here and intercept, and if he doesn't die to the acid, poison, whatever, I intercept him, and if he does die, I guess I don't. Ooh, and that gave me a quicker path inside here. Quicker path inside. Not sure what exactly that does for me. Now, where did I see that Pathfinder go?
Affirmative, sir.
And where did that Muton go that activated with these guys? We need to find that first before I commit to any attacks there. Mobility 13, so like 8 tiles. If I grapple here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't drop down here on the back. Can only reach the other side of the roof. I don't think that's good enough then. What do you do? You have to be like a full dash to here or so. Maybe getting further away is better than having full cover. No. We need to clear that purifier. Like, Joker is kinda not in the best position. We But of course, what if we plasma grenade this? And I'm also wondering if there's some shenanigans I can do here with just dashing crash you somewhere. Then we can paramedic towards him. And then what? Yeah, let's do the plasma here. Angry mutant sounds. And I really need to kill that Pathfinder, Purifier. And I am not 100% sure how we do that. I have an idea.
Right.
Come here. And then we grapple up here.
Be a pleasure.
Alright,
Very satisfying.
2 for 1. I don't know where that freaking mutant is. I think he's on the roof, but I have no idea. That's gonna also hurt probably. Yeah, I think Crash just needs to dash. Like he's down to 6 health. I want to get him away from most of the fighting. We're gonna do the intercept here. Was it a beleaguer? I don't know. I actually don't know. I thought it was a like a grenade muton, but might have been an Overwatchy. Overwatchy would be much preferred. I don't have an answer for that snake. I think I'm just gonna run in here. VIP.
Magazine here.
VIP goes up top. And that then still leaves you. I think we just dash full distance here.
Hell yeah. Couldn't mind your own beeswax, could ya?
I have some materials.
Okay. They both burned to death. Wonderful. You... yeah. Tongue grab with the new Entwine shenanigans. Oh, found the mutant. It is a Harrier. Alright, I was lucky. Snake's coming up. Snake's going down. Pathfinder's coming up. Oh. Freaking 18 mobility. That is unreal. Running through assets. Okay.
I have found some materials here. Got some materials for us. At its end.
So that Requiem Snake is somewhere over here. Something to be aware of.
Orders understood.
Not kill. Oh, the loot. Are you immune to acids?
Got it.
Okay. Gotta thinking, Joker. Yeah, he's immune to acid, okay. It's gonna acid this guy. Then Crash, you can come forward, flank him.
Finally. You can't handle me.
Attacking there.
I've ever done such a game of cat and mouse with a muton where I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna run halfway across the map to get away from him.
Attack that zone.
Like this, Muto comes up, gets a lucky shot for half cover, and I'm dead. But then again, if I go here, then you know the Requiem Snake's gonna throw a grenade on these two. So that leaves me with what? Like all the way back here? Probably.
Let's move already.
Best defense against mutants is not letting them shoot you. Must have been a double
Surrounded
move,
just
okay.
means I can hit jokers in every direction.
This flame is hot, but we aren't burnt yet.
Very low focus PCS, okay. This thing's gonna get a Requiem reaction, right? I don't think I have any way of cancelling that. I could break line of sight with everybody. Could I? Break line of sight for a grenade there. General. So you can get a grenade there. You can break line of sight by doing a paramedic here. Yeah, allergic to fire. Allergic to grenades is mectoids. So the only one still having line of sight is you. But you can do come here. Now, I'm not sure if she can launch a grenade as a recro reaction if she doesn't see anybody. Should we break line of sight of the muton? Just to disable the whole XCOM, everybody knows where you are if they see one of your guys thing. Pressure's gonna run anyway. Might not be far enough. Okay, okay. Broken all the line of sights. And screw me over now, game. Oops. I forgot about that guy.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Well, that's awkward. Now what? Now what? I was really hoping the snake would reposition and I would have a position to actually engage it from. Which I don't. Okay, hear me out. Is it suppression?
Having a crack at defending there.
I think Joker needs to get away from the snake. That 4 HP is just not gonna last. Probably easier said than done. Okay, let's get you there. And grapple again next turn. Here we get... Well, it shouldn't be able to grenade, right? Since it's kind of being suppressed. That's... we get grenaded? I don't know. Acid burn for 5. And double move from the muton and he acid burned himself. Oh, and he's flankable. I think Crash you can take him. Was that a reload? That certainly looked like a reload to me. Safe scumming snake detected. Alright, some idiot put acid everywhere there, so we can't even take that. Well, we can just heal it, right? Let's first of all check Muton.
Carter whipping around.
Not gonna be a kill, but close enough that I'm fairly certain that we can kill it this turn. Oh, and it's burning from acid. You know, screw it. Little acid burn never hurt anyone. Good medkits.
I found some gear over here. Do not. I have some materials. Beauty will go on. I will make sure of it.
Oh, is this the opportunity here? Ballistic SMG kill, let's go. Alternatively, acid burn kill next turn. Oh, you know what? I don't have medkits. I only had one charge. It's fine. Bish bosh. Acid burn hits everyone.
with the champion. We make a proper little coven.
Think you've never been graced by a sedated acid spit, eh? That doesn't hurt anyone. Yeah, that's the mission. Let me do a sneaky loot this turn, so we're quicker out next turn. I thought Joker had another medkit here to heal that star. It's fine.
I like the color.
Double core. Oh, what a mess of a mission. What an absolute disaster. Yeah.
Busy as ordered. Location confirmed.
Magazine here.
Yeah, I mean, considering, I guess I was just spoiled by every other mission today being basically flawless.
Let's go here.
But yeah, you're absolutely right. We
As ordered.
survive a whole stream without any soldier deaths.
Already there.
Something to appreciate.
I'm going. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Well, 7 to 9, that was rough. But hey, it is what it is. And this was a not flawless. Who got the MVP for this one? Crashio? Absolutely. Who ran away from the mutant like a champ.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
I feel like even for a training mission, right, our rookies did a really good job. Like our trial by fire candidates. It's called trial by fire for a reason, right? Okay. Alright, let's see here. Gonna get some formidable. Well, acid, fire, as long as it burns, it's fine. I still think we go for airdrop, right? Yeah, yeah, we go for airdrop. And I got some real good value out of Rescue Protocol on that mission. Always nice when I get to play with that. Implacable would have been so nice to have on that mission just now. Rough. And here we're going for, I guess, cold-blooded, right? What's, yeah, who? Non-turn ending, no cooldown. Okay, okay. I'm like, what? How is this better than Acid Slug? One more armor shred? I'm not sold. Okay, non-turn ending, no cooldown. That's pretty good. I still think cold-blooded might be the action economy that we want and that we need. That we never got. Also, VIP dodged a shot there. Brittany. Otherwise, I would have had screamed, "Leave Brittany alone." Alright, unfortunately for Brittany, she's an overlord. We already have an overlord. We're not allowed to have multiple soldiers of the same class, so we're gonna open up the console and ask the wise console to pick next class. And the console says Marksman. 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 No special name, just Marksman. Okay. We don't have a Marksman. 68 aim Overlord at Sergeant. Yeah. Okay, it's, you know, Marksman. Sure. I have no idea how the aim progression for an Overlord is, but I feel like 68 at Sergeant is not great. Yeah, Knife Marksman, probably. Although only 15 mobility, but a lot of willpower and decent health. Ah, okay. Rebuild selected soldier S class. Marksman. Snap shooting, alright, and then so we get, you know, these are default stats you get after rebuilding, so you always have to then respec selected soldier, so you get your randomized stats back. Okay. Not anymore. Not anymore. We had to re-roll, so we didn't have default stats, so... The Phantom, though? Does that help us in any way? No, it's not. You're not a Reaper. Your knives will break concealment. They just won't break shadow, huh? Rapid reaction. What is this a new ever vigilant? An Overwatch marksman? Once per turn, you will go on Overwatch after firing with your primary weapon or using various throwing knife abilities. This overshot will not benefit from covering fire, even with a perk allocated. Don't know why I aim for fix. Love it. Like, I'm seeing rapid reaction here, right? And then you're seeing, like, fend off, cool under pressure, sentinel, rapid reaction. Kinda seems tempting, but is it really? I mean, we do have snapshot Overwatch, right? So we can actually Overwatch after moving. Means squad side and long watch perks. Not sure that's fantastic. I think it's probably rather, if we go Overwatch, it's probably rather lethal. You also have very low combat intelligence. Yeah, so if we go Overwatch, it's rapid reaction, nothing else. Now, even though First Strike might apply to every target of your Overwatch shot. I'm assuming this is still your old weapon, yes. Okay. You can equip all the various sniper rifles, nothing else.
Raiders
So,
roll.
Captain Petrock, hello, hello. Welcome on in, welcome Raiders. How was your stream? I saw you were also doing some TED jamming. Guys, if you don't know who Captain Petrock is, what have you been doing with your life? Definitely click that link. He's one of the guys who gives us all the fantastic mods here for classes. And we just got a marksman and wondering what we do with a low aim marksman. Getting wrecked by drones. I mean, there's also the whole, what we did the one time, the no-scope strike rifle builds. Was that a marksman where we played this? I don't remember. Yeah, probably NPCs. The thing is, I don't think no-scope makes much sense with bladed vigilance, right? This is basically ready for anything, right? After firing with your primary weapon, you go on Overwatch. Yeah, but so here's the thing. To make up for our low aim, we also don't have... We have average mobility. You know? It's not all bad and grey. Although, I guess you get Tactical Retreat, Cracking Strike, Knife Master. I am kinda keen about doing a knife build, honestly. You know, going knifey flanky, Hunter's Instinct and First Strike, those are some hard-hitting knives. That's 5 damage on flanked attacks. Never mind, this is primary weapon only. Never mind. Forget what I said. Never said anything. Yeah, I'm gonna knife. I don't want to do yet another Overwatch character in the barracks. Alright, we also have a bond available here on Cass. Who wants to bond with Bobby? Good old Bobby Tables. Let me actually see that from the other side. Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? Any OP things you gotta nerf? I don't think so. Was there anything that I would consider OP? No. No. I mean, the only thing I saw that I consider OP, it doesn't affect your classes. We had the fact that you can now build a alien psi amp super early was kind of nuts. And you know, then your damage ability scaling with that is that was a little bit wild. So that's that guy. And I kind of want to keep in mind, yeah, this is one we're gonna boost for sure, for sure. That's might as well allocate the intel so I know what I have to spend. And I kind of just wanna, god damn it, unlock coil weapons 2 days 19, and that's gonna make okay. And a 2-day timer here. This going to strength 3, not the biggest concern. This going to strength 4, also not a huge issue. Heavy fog is kind of pretty nice, right? But it's still a supply rate. On a 2-day timer? The thing is, we don't really have too many people that can take advantage of a great concealment ambush. You know what? I'm gonna have to think about this one. It grenades. Do we have grenades available? Like we really have one grenade man, and that is our saboteur who's currently infiltrating. Yeah, they get a stat boost, and they get an increased chance for yellow alert shots. I don't think like run of the mill plasma grenades are gonna do a whole lot. Like what, 4 to 8 damage? Like 90% of the enemies are gonna laugh at that at this stage of the campaign. I don't have any grenade specs. I don't have any grenadiers, demolishers. Saboteur is currently out on a mission. Our shredder is out injured. So grenades are just, you know, rolling around a couple unspec'd grenades. I don't think that's gonna do a lot. I don't think I've played too much yet with any, like the new shredder seems interesting so far. Let's put it this way. But again, I you know, before I reach Master Sergeant, I don't really have a full picture of the class. The Heretic is fantastic. That was a lot of fun. Sniper cheese. So the question is just really, how big of a stat boost do they get? And what kind of stealth scout do I have available? Like my hijacker, but that's not really high stealth scout, right? When we're talking about really stealthy. Recon is not available. I guess Hitman might be, with Shadowborn, might be our stealthiest character. Technician is on the network tower. My concern is if they get a stat boost, I'm fairly certain they get also defense, right? So even the sniper cheese, you might have terrible shots because they're running around in full cover and then also get additional defense from under infiltration. I'll mull it over. I'm kind of leaning towards no, but I'm not going to make the decision today. And even though usually I like to run one more mission when a raid comes in, I'm kind of spent because of the heat here today. So I'm gonna take my usual end time as our end for the stream. And yeah, gonna take a save here. Global Liberation, stream number 9. Next network tower is lined up and is coming hopefully very soon. Alright, let me see. Oh, I was, 20 minutes ago I was looking and I thought, oh yeah, I can raid Captain Petrock later. Guess that's not happening. So in that case, just having a quick look if I recognize anyone on the XCOM side. I don't, so I think I'm just gonna do our usual Saturday evening raids. I'm gonna send you over to Azure Wind, who's playing some Star Sector and conquering the galaxy, or maybe not. So we'll see what he's up to. Always a good time over there. Thank you all for hanging out, for being here. Legion Knight, have a good night. Lenny, see you next time. Raging Fury, Field Bear, Dietrix, Cat Petrock, thanks again for the raid. Toad, have a good one. We might do some Zomboid tomorrow, I don't 100% know yet. Next XCOM stream on Tuesday, and as I mentioned earlier, we might be starting a fresh XCOM campaign on YouTube at some point next week. Alright, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody. Come here, have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.